What is glorification? Glorification is this final step of the salvation process for the believer in Jesus Christ. Now, we've already discussed that justification is the legal declaration that at the moment of salvation, you are right with God. You don't have to worry about being kicked out of heaven or not being saved. At that moment, you are now right with Him. Sanctification is that growing process leading up to a final moment where you are now with God in His presence for all of eternity. That's glorification. It's this moment where you and I no longer have the presence of sin in our lives. We've dealt with the penalty of sin at justification, the power of sin being taken away progressively at sanctification, but the presence of sin is no longer there as we are with God in eternity. One of the most beautiful things about glorification is it is the promises fulfilled, promises of a new body. That right now we deal with this flesh, this mortal flesh that is dying and decaying. But one day we will have a new body. We have a new location, a new heaven, a new earth, a new dwelling place with God. We have a new relationship with God in that we see Him face to face. This glorified presence is where we get to be with those who have already gone to be with the Lord. Not just Old and New Testament saints, but our friends and family members that we've had to say goodbye to. I've got grandparents and family members that I'm ready to see in their glorified state. But ultimately, in this glorification process, you and I are more like Christ. That we don't struggle with our own failures and insecurities. This doesn't mean that we're perfect like God, but we are perfected more than we were here on the earth. And I'm looking forward to that day. Oh, I'm looking forward to the glorification of our bodies. And so my prayer is that as we continue to talk through salvation and all the aspects that are involved, that you get an appreciation and an understanding of justification, sanctification, but yes, glorification. Glory is coming.